Hello YouTube, you are watching karmaClNEMA. This is the first Starcraft 2 replay from Alex. That is me. Alright, so we're going to get straight into this anyway. And in the right position is Shustiridu, I think that's pronounced, as the playing as the red Zerg, and on the left side, the nanocop position, is the blue Terran RedLink. So let's get the production tab on quickly. Yeah, so this map has got 4 spawning locations, not ideal for any type of rush, as well. This is Bronze League play, just to say. So expect some pretty bad builds, or nothing amazing. Okay, this is Bronze League play. So straight away the Zerg is sending his Overlord to scout. All pretty standard, and same, yeah. This is all going on. The ramps are here, so that's a normal size ramp, where some of them are like bigger than that, like on the 2v2 maps. So you can either spawn there, or here. And so yes, standard build for everyone so far. That is a 7 pool going down for the Zerg. So that's pretty early. And so we're still having this a walling off now for the Terran. So the Terran knows what he's doing. So expecting something like 6-4 just in general Zerg play, to get some Zerglings in and harass his mineral line, which is not the best thing to have. Zerglings harassing you. So yes, this person now is getting another Overlord, which he shouldn't really be doing. That's pretty early on 6 supply. He should really be trying to get that on 9, possibly 10. And so yes, there's multiple builds that you find in pretty much Bronze League play. For Zerg you find your standard builds, as in like standard builds go, and you find quite a few 6 pools and just Zergling roach. You basically get them off YouTube. People do. The people that are in Bronze, they don't really make their own. So we got 6 Zerglings now, 6 lings coming out for the Grey Zerg. They're starting to go, and they will be going probably straight to this base down here or somewhere, because neither of them are scattered each other right now. We got a refinery coming down here, and the barracks is about 3/4 of the way done. This Overlord is not in a good spot. Usually a Zerg, what he wants to do is to put it right back here or somewhere safe, behind the mineral line or somewhere safe, so that if Marines or whatever come, because that is the starting unit for the Terran, which he knows he's up against, then they can take down that Overlord quite easily. And we're getting a Queen out now for the Zerg, and this wall off is pretty much done. This supply pad is gonna, supply depot, is gonna get done before these lings get here. He hadn't even scattered anyone yet. No one has scattered no one. And yes, a Marine is being trained and almost out. 2 Marines actually. There is an extractor coming down now for the red Zerg, and yes, the red Zerg would expect there to be a wall, and that's obviously not here. So he's pretty sure he's going to be in one of these spawning locations, and he's going to this one, which is the correct one. Ah yes, placement, good placement of the Marines here, so that they can start attacking before they even get close to the wall. The wall is up, and a reactor is coming down to start to get out a bunch of Marines to defend against any early rush SCV to come on to defend the wall. Whilst this is going on, the person is just vomiting up on here. No one is getting that gas, so it's pretty unused. This Overlord is still in open sight and in view of everyone to die. Yeah, so this is not what you want to be doing. You do not want this extractor to be here. This 7 pool, whatever, just defended now. Yeah, you do not want to leave just a random. If you don't send workers to extract to get the gas, you can say, well, what's the point there? It's just a waste of minerals. You don't really need it. You're not using it. So you could have built more Zerglings and perhaps done a bit more damage. Possibly got down the wall, but yeah, that wouldn't really have happened. You could have been making more drones or taking up a bit more, but you don't really need the gas right now if he's not using it. What he should be doing is actually putting a few, not many, but a few maybe on there to help him, because he is getting a roach run, and they do actually require gas. I feel I'm talking a bit too much about the Zerg, but yeah, I do play Zerg. I play Zerg. My brother, he plays Terran, and this is actually him, my brother, RedLink. just because this is my first video, guys. I'm not gonna have TLO, White Rage, or all that crap. I'm not gonna have amazing Diamond League, whatever players in my very first game, my very first blue play. So we're getting an orbital command from the blue Terran, and this roach one is just finished. He's not getting out any roaches like straight away, which is pretty bad. You should be pretty much building multiple things at a time, or at least something at a time. These shouldn't really be hanging here. They should be hanging here to check when he expands. But these Marines are starting to build up now, which is a problem for the Zerg. Mass Marine, or whatever the case, is going to be a problem for Zerglings if this wall is still up and the Zerglings can't actually get in. Because there will be many Zerglings, perhaps, like, you know, he could actually get like 200 Zerglings, whatever, all attacking this ramp here, but only the front line will be able to attack, and these Zerglings just can destroy them. And if you get some SCVs up, it's just, there's no way you're going to be able to do it. So we are getting another reactor on here, so that's going to be two racks with 2 reactors, and he's got a factory now. So he is getting Hellions, which is the counter to Zerglings, to Airlings, which is pretty good play. These Overlords, not pretty good play, as they're just hanging there, so if the Marines come, they can start shooting at that after they kill that Queen or whatever, Lings, or whatever. He's got his second gas, look. Same mistake really, that he's not actually getting anyone on this gas. It's just a waste of minerals before he starts actually using it. He could have been building it, he could have built it later. And this is kind of good and bad. I mean, yeah, you're getting roaches out, which are pretty useful, or whatever, at 2 counter, but if you're only getting 1 out, what's the point? If he can tell you've got a roach warren now, if he sees that, if he sends that in, then he'll know you're going roaches and lings, because it's no point really. You should build up a bit more before defending, but I guess he did just make that, and he will be building more in the future. Starport now almost finished, which I've been missing, and yeah, Hellions, 2 Hellions up by the wall, and plentiful of Marines. I think that is 11. Yep. And so this starport is just finished. What is he building? He's getting his tech lab on, so he's going to be going for something like Banshees maybe. Oh, yeah, there we go. Orbs Command sees pretty much everything. Yeah, he will see everything. Maybe not spawning pool, but that's quite obvious. Yes. So these are good here. A lot of Bronze League players can actually forget to actually go for the Zernaga Watchtower, so he can see up to about here. Which is good, so we can see as soon as he's coming out to attack, and this is what's going to happen now. He's going to probably, oh no, he's going to see it now, and yeah, see, RedLink totally forgot about Zernaga Watchtowers and just went straight past it, and so he knows now that he's in for an attack, and he should be getting some spine crawlers out, but he's getting creep tumors. He needs to be getting some spine crawlers out, and he's also not upgrading any of his units. We are getting some Banshees now from this starport. And some more, just some more in general Marines. So this is quite a fair army, and I think these are going to. Oh yeah, these are going to bump into Zerglings if he's watching this screen, watching the Hellions. Oh, and these are going to go down. Yeah, these are going to go down quite easily. Oh, actually no, not that good micro. Since their Hellions are quicker than Zerglings, I think. So he could send them back and then fire and then send them back a bit and attack. Or whatever, but the Marines are coming into the base now, and there's plenty full of quite a bit of lings and roaches, but it's not. I don't think it will be enough. It's going to be quite close. Battle. The Queen is coming in for a bit of action. These Overlords are still here, so if this quick defend. Oh, the lings trying to get good surround there, but there's pretty much not a good enough surround, and the Marines are the Hellions are hanging back here. Probably not too good idea. I mean, if he's losing, there's going to be quite a bit of few Marines that are going to die. But of course, he is building more Marines, and he's got a Banshee out. He's probably building more. He should be. He has the minerals and gas to do so, and the supply and everything. There's no problem about that. He's taking these in now after his main Marine army just died, which is a little weird, but it is fun to play. Hey, yeah. So this is starting to get used now, but only by 1. So yes, he can see now. He has no expansion. Neither does the Terran. And what's going on? Nothing is going on. There's nothing in the prediction tab. Yeah, so now we're starting to see more roaches and some more Marines. Let's look at the APM quickly. Yeah, you can see it's pretty close, quite low as well. 28. Yeah, it is bronze. Let's look at the units lost. So yeah, you can see the Zerg although he did like push in with his 6-7 pool whatever and lose them and stuff, it's like he's still losing quite a bit. But other resources, he hasn't lost as many resources. So you could argue it's kind of even with that. Roaches, Lings, they both can't attack air, nothing can pretty much. Getting some flag crawlers out, which is pretty useful. Probably wants them put a bit near his minerals. And this is going to finish off this queen here. And boom! The queen is gone, and this army is just helpless. He cannot do anything. He might as well GG here. If he's a low league, he probably won't be able to counter this. He should have been scouting, really, and foresaw that this was coming. Let's quickly go back into the production tab. He should have foresaw that this was coming. Cloaks being researched, and some more banshees and stuff on the way. We're getting his queen and stuff. Yeah, but he should have been scouting there. Ooh, yeah, he's trying to send in to do kind of a base race thing here. But these Helens can do quite a bit of damage, getting a good angle on that and killed pretty much all of those Lings there in one strike, which is exactly what you want to do, and it was a good micro there. Yeah, he wants to keep. He probably wants to send this Helium actually back for him to roll, and if they come, then he's got some good fire from that. Yes, this Banshee's continuing to harass and destroyed pretty much the whole economy now. If you look at the economy tab, his probably will be 0 for everything. 20 and 80, 64, 0, yeah, it's dropping, Here's one harvester, I'm not sure what that is. He's probably just hiding away somewhere. But yes, there is a couple of Marines here. Oh yeah, and there's a GG, yeah. So yes, there is the GG. Oh, here's a worker. Yeah, so there wasn't much really that he could do after that. The Terran was in much better position, taked up and could go air and stuff. He would have to build an Evo chamber and then get some spore crawlers out to defend against that, but it'd just be too costly for his minerals, which already had disappeared. So the main moral is do scout. If you're not scouting, really, you're playing blind, and anything can come and hit at you. So yes. Tip number 1 for video, from video number 1 is to scout. Terran should have used his orbital command a few times more, and the Zerg should have sent out maybe a drone to scout, like whether it was going mass marines or whatever. Should have used his overlord a bit later in the game, perhaps upgraded to an overseer, which he should have got his layer, and then upgraded to an overseer, because they move so much faster when they get to an overseer. Yes, neither of them expanded, which is pretty unusual. They both played form-based race, but hey, this is a Bronze League play, and yeah, he's got more banshees and stuff, and it's got a good economy still. So yeah, even with 2 gas to get some high-tech stuff, he didn't actually get anything high-tech, and the Terran got more high-tech stuff even with 1 gas and coped pretty fine getting it. So yes, scouting. Don't disappoint.